I was not expecting Ruthless Tommy. If you had described this episode to me before I watched it, I would have thought, what on earth is going on? Why are the Rugrats parodying Donald Trump? Now, this was in the early 90s, and Donald Trump was not who he is today, by which I mean opinions about him were not quite as what they are now, but still, I find that to be very random. Now, having said that, I honestly don't know how obvious it would have been. I certainly at the time, well, I wasn't born, it was 1991, but when I was a young child, I wouldn't have realised that they were parodying Donald Trump. I don't even think I would have realised what was going on in this episode. It just seems too peculiar, and I don't understand why this episode exists. These two guys mistake Tommy for the son of Ronald Thump, which in itself is just the weirdest thing to think about ever, and kidnap him. And the only thing I like about this is the note they left because it was rather funny. It was rather well written, and I thought it was pretty good. But after that, it's all about Tommy basically causing trouble for them and realizing that looking after Tommy is not worth $1 million. And I thought, okay, that's an interesting commentary on how difficult it is to look after a young child. It's not easy work, and yeah, fair enough. But I just don't understand why this exists. I mean, Tommy being kidnapped in itself is quite a harrowing subject for a very young child to have to think about. And then you couple in the fact that it's a parody of, well, he's meant to be the son of a parody of Donald Trump, and I don't understand why anybody thought that was a good idea for an episode of Rugrats. It really isn't. The episode itself, even when you take that out of the equation, let's say it was just a random kidnapping, I don't know why that would be a good idea. It's not good. It's not interesting. Yeah, I like the fact that it's saying raising a child is actually difficult, and also the note, as I said, the note was pretty well written. But other than that, I just think it's one of the worst episodes I've ever seen. It's not cute, it's not funny, it's not interesting, it's slightly bizarre, a little bit creepy. I loved seeing the police officers in the Rugrats animation style. I thought that was pretty cool because I don't know if I've ever seen police officers in an episode of Rugrats before, so that was quite cool. But other than that, Ruthless Tommy, it's one of the most peculiar, and while I'm fine to have watched it and review it, I am never going to watch it again.